everyone, welcome to Click Celebrity Corner, where beautiful people meet and share their thoughts because every story inspires and every inspiring story must be shared. I'm your host, Mario Labad. Tonight, we have two inspiring guests. One is a simple and dedicated employee turned beauty queen, and she's the face of Bayview Park Hotel Manila this year. And the other one is the man behind the success of Bayview Park Hotel for the past 20 years and has been responsible for the past 2 years coping with the pandemic. Friends, please welcome the beautiful Miss Bayview Park Hotel Manila 2022, Miss Mikhaella Fernandez, and the General Manager of Bayview Park Hotel Manila, Mr. Eugene Yap. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Ms. Mikhaella. Welcome to Click Celebrity Corner. And thank you for finding time to be with us tonight. Anyway, before we go on, I would like to congratulate you for winning the title. How do you feel right now?
Right now, sir, I'm so overwhelmed and very thankful for the people surrounding me.
Nag-sink in na ba sa'yo being the queen of this year's pageant?
Hindi nga po, sir, yung mga posts pa lang sa social media, parang nasashock pa ako sa mga nangyayari, sir.
And sir, congratulations for reviving the pageant after 2 years under the pandemic, and now it's back. How do you feel about the success of the event?
Oh my God, this is a surprise to everyone. Actually, the last time we held this pageant, Miss Bayview Park Hotel, was as far back as 2018. And then we weren't able to make one for 2019, and then the pandemic happened. So there was a big gap for that one.
Exactly.
But however, since the opening up of the business, the hospitality industry, so we find it we were looking for a nice, shall we say, a morale boosting to the employees.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can show it to our fellow members in the industry also, that we can do something about for our dedicated employees. So this pageant, Miss Bayview Park Hotel, we thought about it, and we thought it might be a good project.
So that's what prompted you to revive the search.
Oh yes, so you're correct. We revived it, and then we found out slowly that it could really be a happy moment, a morale boosting for all the employees here in Bayview Park Hotel.
Miss Mikhaella, when your boss, your immediate boss, approached you and told you that you will represent your department, how did you feel about it?
At first, sir, I'm so nervous about that. Kasi akala ko po hindi talaga na siya masusundan yung first Miss Bayview. So, nung akala ko po noon na joke lang. Pero yun nga po, sir, nagulat ako na may Miss Bayview ulit this 2022. Pero excited po.
Did you say yes right away? O nag-isipan mo siya overnight, a week?
Actually, sir, wala po akong choice. Kailangan ka na talaga.
Pero regular employee ka naman, you can say no.
Yes.
Ano advice ng your immediate boss? What did she advise you na tinanggap mo ang challenge?
Ayun, sir. Sobrang laki po ng part ng boss ko regarding po sa pageant na to. Kasi siya po yung todo support sa akin. Dito sa pageant na to na kaya ko gawin, huwag kang kabahan, be yourself, kaya mo yan. Ayun naman.
Now that you have the crown, ano mang advice niya sa iyo?
Ngayon po na nasa kanyang crown, yun po, sobrang tuwa niya po na nakuha ko yung crown, Miss Bayview 2022. Yun pa, wag pong magbabago as always, represent the hotel na po, so kailangan tingnan yung mga gagawin.
From the start ba, during the preparation, did you have the inkling that mananalo ako?
Honestly, sir, hindi po. Kasi yung mga kalaban ko, sir, nakita nyo, noon, grabe din, sir, nag-aaral po ako maglakad, para maging, kasi medyo maton po ako eh.
Yeah, may pagka-tomboyish ka nga before. But what was your edge? Personally, sa sarili mo, what was your edge while you were the one being crowned, the new Miss Bayview?
Siguro, sir, personality ko po.
Mhm.
Parang, kumbaga unique, medyo kakaiba, sir. And then, pinili ko naman po yung pageant na friendly competition naman po.
Mhm. Sino ang pinaka-closest competitor mo sa among the girls?
This pageant po si candidate number 3.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yun po yung naka-ano ko din, sir, dun sa stage, yung kaming dalawa lang naiwan.
Naiwan. Sir, being the manager of the hotel this big, what was the biggest challenge you faced during the pandemic?
Oh, the pandemic, you know, Mario, it was quite really a surprise to everyone. Really, when the government was announcing there would be a pandemic lockdown, we were so afraid. Are we going to close, or will we continue with the business? So we did.
But for a while you did. You
Yes.
closed for a while.
Yes, we tried closing for a while, but suddenly we found ourselves in the midst of people were knocking on our doors. If you could open up, then we reconsidered after 3 days.
Just 3 days.
3 days. We just closed down for 3 days.
Did you ask permission from the government that you have to do it? Or
No, actually, what we did was it was really more of a social
responsibility?
social responsibility obligation. There were many, or eventually we found out there were millions of OFWs that will be returning to the Philippines. So I think we needed to bring these heroes back safely in good quarantine services. So we offered Bayview Park Hotel also, no? At the same time, we did offer a few rooms to the local government and the national government for their medical frontliners also, because they will be needing facilities near or about the areas here in Manila.
Especially you have an embassy nearby.
Yes, yes. So we have many important government and international offices around.
What was during the pandemic? How did you face all the challenges, and you were able to survive such uncertain dilemma?
Oh, that one, the first and foremost was I was given the confidence and full authority by the owners, the board of directors of Bayview Hotel Development Corporation, as the owning company of the hotel, and full confidence for me to decide. I was thinking the best asset that we have here is not only the structure but the people themselves, the employees, because they're the ones who will be in the front line to look after Bayview and its operations. Not many people were able to make it because of they were very far away, so locked down. So we had to choose half of the people who were able to report to work to offer the services for the returning OFW.
But were you able to keep all the employees, particularly the regular ones, to be still part of the company and up to this present?
We tried to keep all.
Okay.
Whether if it's temporary employees or regular employees, we try to keep all. Many of our employees, both temporary or casuals or agency folks, and our regular employees, they decided to voluntarily resign themselves. For those people who are willing to work, we put them on standby and have them report as soon as possible. So we try to give them and rotate the work. We try to spread the work around. Sometimes the work is much less than the market that we have, but nevertheless, I was so happy that all the employees cooperated and give themselves on a rotational basis.
But was there some kind of an incentive or an ayuda for these people, especially those who resigned and left the company?
Yes, we did. We talked about it. All the managers and the owners of the hotel, we talked about it. We need to give a little bit help to the people who would be voluntarily resigning. They have resigned for many reasons, no? Not only for pandemic, because they live far or they want to have a different career at the time. So we said yes. So we had a little bit package for them, severance package. Not quite a lot, because as you know, we did not have much business at that time.
Yes.
So they were happy with it, and we were happy that they were happy with at least with a bit package that was given to them.
Now that we're slowly coming back, are there some employees before they want to, work again in the company and accept them?
Yes, we have a few of the. actually many of the agency employees who were rotated to other establishments,
Okay.
or who decided not to report, or who were not able to report during the pandemic. So we welcome them back on a rotational basis, or even more on a permanent basis. Hopefully, we'll be able to reach that portion as a pre-pandemic level soon.
Now, Miss Mikhaella, what was your biggest challenge joining the pageant?
I think, sir, yun po yung lakad ko kung paano ko siya magagawa na maayos. Kasi, sir, kailangan ko mapakita na pang Miss Bayview talaga. So, pinag-aralan ko po talaga. Pero, hindi naman siya ganun ka-perfect. Pero may nabago naman po ako
Okay.
sa paglalakad ko.
And what is the biggest challenge you're facing now as the queen of Miss Bayview?
Ngayon po, wala pa naman po masyadong pero kung in case po na magkaroon, ready naman po ako sa mga narating na mga pwede pang mangyari. Pero yun po, ngayon, yung challenge ko po, ngayon, yung fear ko po yun nga po sa pakikipag-usap sa madaming tao ngayon, parang medyo na-overwhelm pa po kasi ako. Nasa-shock pa ako. So, hindi ko po alam po.
Talaga doon yan.
Hindi ko
But
po
eventually, you can carry the crown perfectly.
Yes, medyo nag-a-adjust po ako.
Sir, what's the worst experience you encountered during the height of the pandemic? Both personally and as the GM of this company.
Okay, in person, you mean? Personally?
Personally and
Oh my God.
as a GM.
Okay, all right. Personally, you know, how I carry myself during this pandemic is very important. I had also the association, the Hotel and Restaurant Association of the Philippines. So we have to make ourselves a model for not only for the hotel industry but also for the community. So these are the things that we have to look in ourselves, deep in ourselves, in how we're able to make Bayview Park Hotel survive during this crisis, to be able to show also and to share and learn also from other members of the tourism industry. As a GM, you know, my fear is, you know, lack of qualified employees. Lack of employees.
But there are more employees right now looking for jobs.
Yes, but during
after
that
the
time,
pandemic.
you know, during that time, you know, lack of
Yeah,
qualified
okay.
employees and employees would be the most important for me, you know.
This time you make tumawi na.
Right now, yes. So we're happy that we're going into that slowly, into the pre-pandemic level. We still have a long way to go.
Yes.
But hopefully we'll be able to reach back soon. And then with the employees already relaxed and not so fearful about the pandemic crisis, they'll be able to report back.
What's the best thing you've learned brought by the pandemic?
What I can say is the cooperation among the people, from the owners, from the employees, and from the mid-level and the high-level management, cooperation together. And of course, we will never forget the support of the local government. At that time, it was Mayor Isko Moreno and Vice Mayor Dr.
Hani
Lacuna.
Lacuna.
Yes, they were able to look after not only Bayview Park Hotel but for the whole community here in Manila. And would like to thank President Duterte also and Vice President Leni Robredo for really helping out not only in Metro Manila but also nationwide. You know, Manila cannot survive on its own without the rest of the Philippines.
And likewise national governments.
Yes, likewise with us in the tourism industry. We cannot survive without the participants, the domestic travelers and international travelers, as well as the regulators, the Department of Health, the Coast Guard, among many. I'm sure I won't be able to mention everyone, but you know, we from deep in our hearts, we like to thank them.
How about you, Miss Mikhaella? What have you learned brought by the pandemic personally and as an employee of this company?
Personally, sir, mas naging responsible ako kasi po malayo yung family ko nung pandemic, sir.
Okay.
Kasi dito po kami ngayon sa hotel nagstay nung pandemic.
Locked in din kayo?
Yes, sir. Dito po kami stay in po kami na, sir. Ang layo po. Nasa Laguna po yung family ko. So, ayun po. Natutang maging responsible yung mga gawain ko po na before na hindi ko na po nagagawa.
Is this your first pageant?
Yes, sir.
Talaga? So, anong feeling? The first pageant mo and you won?
Actually, sir, wala talaga ako pong lakas ng loob na sumali ng pageant. Ito po yung nilalayuan ko talaga.
Will you join again another pageant in your maybe in your province?
Ngayon, sir, wala po sa idea ko.
Wala.
Hindi ko po siya nakikita ang magagawa ko po. Pero,
Anyway, sir, now that the economy is slowly recovering and picking up, are you hopeful that everything will go back to the so-called new normal, the pre-pandemic stage? But definitely it won't, I guess.
You know, this pandemic really changed the
Landscape
whole
of everything.
the whole future of tourism industry. So we instead of looking back, it's over. You know, pre-pandemic is over. We look back for the new future, new ways, new processes, new everything, new employee thinking, new employee orientation, new business models. Already, we're now getting there. Of course, we have to learn the past, but we won't dwell into the past. We have to move forward and look into the new future.
What's the best advice did your GM give you after winning?
ngayon po, dahil po ako ning ambassador ng hotel, so
Yes.
kailangan po yung mga ginagawa ko sa kailangan talagang pang ambassador, sir. Kung may gagawin man ako, dapat pag-isipan ko maigi kasi syempre, sir, ako yung face ngayon ng
The hotel,
ng
of
hotel.
course.
And then, sir, yun po, kailangan promote pa din tayo sa promote na natin yung Bayview Park Hotel.
Now, yeah. Talking about promoting the hotel. Now, if you are since you're the ambassador of the hotel, if you are given the chance to promote Bayview Park Hotel, what slogan will you adhere? Not using the one you're using right now, the home by the bay.
Yes.
If you're given the chance, what kind of slogan will it?
I think, sir, you arrive as guests, you will leave as a family.
The one you say during the pageant, this is your home?
Our home, oh yes, sir. Our home, your home.
Ano yun, coach by your, hindi, sarili mo yun.
So, tingin ko kasi, sir, parang sa akin po kasi experience sa pandemic kasi parang naging bahay ko na din po to, parang naging laking. So, parang na-feel ko po na naging bahay ko na din siya. Parang, as a front office, pinaparamdam din po namin sa mga guests na parang feel at home talaga pag nandito po kayo sa Bayview. So, yun po yung naging slogan ko nung Q&A kasi it's my home, your home, our home.
Okay. Now, I've learned that there's no cash involved. Surprise. Now, what fulfillment will you get out of this as the ambassador of the hotel?
Sir, I think fulfillment ko po to kasi yun nga po, na-conquer ko yung fear ko na ayoko po talaga ng mga pageant kasi nga po, as
So,
personally...
fearless ka na ngayon?
Hindi naman ganun, sir. Medyo lang.
Okay.
Yan po, kasi hindi ko po talaga naisip yung sarili ko po na magiging ganito ako one day. Kasi ito po yung talagang fear ko na maglakad sa madaming tao or makipag-usap po sa magsalita ng ganito, sir. Ayan. So, sobrang thankful din po ako sa Baby na yun po, binigyan nila akong chance na lumabas sa mundo ko na naging ganito po.
At least you're slowly evolving.
Yes.
As a young woman, as a beauty queen.
Yes, sir.
Sir, now how do you foresee the Philippine economy in 2023 or the years to come, particularly in the hotel and hospitality management industry?
It will be forever challenging. We, like I said a little bit earlier, we do not have much template to look for. All we have to do is so much in the past, but with what I can say is with the employees that we have, we plan together and together with our community, then we cooperate with each other. I feel we have a good standing, shall we say, as a business entity, as a model entity for the community. I think we can do it together, together with the fellow stakeholders and again the participants and members of the tourism industry.
How are you as a boss?
Oh,
Your best traits as a boss?
Okay. Thank you for asking. You know, nobody has asked me that before. Well, I'd like to see myself as not to be laxed, but I want my my employees to feel relaxed when they come here. So I'd like them to feel they're always welcome. Of course, sometimes you understand. Sometimes we need to correct them, or we have to remind them to have some responsible actions for themselves, but we do it in a cooperative manner. We do it in a positive manner. Rather, it's a negative and positive thing. We feel that it, as a general manager, I'm also responsible for their actions. So I need to understand the employee.
Yeah.
I need to understand their difficulties and challenges also. But I want them to understand also that, you know, there is a certain portion that I can help them, and there are some certain portions that they have to rise up above themselves. So with this one, I'd like to feel, and I hope, and I believe I've already achieved it for some moments, that when the employees come here, they come here with a happy heart.
Okay.
In fact, we've proven it a few times already during the calamities. They go out of their ways and, you know, sacrifice in coming in because they want to, you know, maintain the services in Bayview Park Hotel. They really have to sacrifice. They'll have to leave their families behind, their homes behind, to make Bayview Park Hotel a very successful enterprise. So that I'm so proud, and I say I'm so thankful to our employees. That's why the party, the Miss Pageant, it's actually a Thanksgiving day for the employees.
Everyone, yes. Now, if there's one thing you want to improve or change in your managerial skill, if there's any, what would this be?
Oh, so far for managerial skill, I haven't seen something that I would change. Do I? I have to ask our pageant title holder. Would you like to be more strict? Would you like to be more? No, I'm just kidding. You know, so far I'm happy with the way things are going. So the managerial skills that I have, hopefully that will still hold, no? But we in this changing environment, we have to be more meticulous. I feel that I'd like to be more meticulous this time, more, shall we say, since with the pandemic and the crisis and everything that has happened, the earthquake and the calamities, no? I'd like to say that I have more and need more forecast for these calamities. This is very important.
What does it take to be an effective GM, handling that company for the past 20 years?
Oh, this one, I think it's dedication. I think seeing the hotel not being squandered away, being held in trust for really for everyone here, for the owners of the Bayview Park Hotel and for the employees. It's really a symbiosis thing. So everyone needs each other to survive. And I hope and I believe and I feel that I should be a catalyst in making these things work together.
You mentioned about the symbiotic relationship. At this point of your career, after the effects of the pandemic, how important to you is the management-employee relationship?
This one, I've, shall we say, I've become more appreciative. Of course, the managers help me delegate functions, and they make their own policies and regulation based on the company's forward thrust. And I have to guide them, and they have to guide our fellow employees in how to achieve their goals, their own department goals. So little by little, when we move together and we add on, you know, ounce goes into pounds, grams go to kilograms. So we hope to achieve that more.
Do you often do team building?
Team buildings, we will now start to redo the team buildings. We used to have it, but right now, yes, we will resume the team building. And this pageant, Miss Bayview Park Hotel 2022, would be a start of many team buildings to come.
Miss Mikhaella, same question. How important to you is the management-employee relationship?
For me po,
As the ambassador of the hotel.
yes sir, kasi as ambassador po, parang feel ko po pagka mas okay po kayo ng relation nyo sa boss nyo at kayo po, mas okay po yung parang magiging galaw mo sa surroundings mo. Mas parang hindi ka masyado mag-iisip ng kung may maliban. Kasi po parang ginaguide ka po ng boss mo dun sa mga gagawin mo po na bilang Miss Ambassador ng hotel.
Being the ambassador of the hotel, what message would you like to give to your co-employees and to your supervisor and the management, of course?
For the employees and for my boss, sobrang thank you po sa support since day one hanggang ngayon ng natapos na yung pageant. Sa lahat ng mga naniwala po sa akin, sobrang thank you po.
Why will you invite people to come to your hotel? Why?
Okay, sir. I think, sir, pag nasa hotel po kayo, nasa Bayview Park Hotel Manila kayo, ma-experience niyo po yung family-oriented na service namin dito sa Bayview. So, mafe-feel at home kayo at mararamdaman niyo na most of our guests po kasi na pag nag-stay dito sa hotel, nag-stay po sila ng talagang long stay dito sa hotel kasi nararamdaman po nila yung comfort dito sa hotel namin. So, masasabi mo na pagka nag-check out sila, nababalik talaga sila dito sa hotel kasi po nararamdaman nila na yung service po namin. Welcome. Yes po, welcome na welcome sila dito sa hotel.
Sir, any plans for the holiday season for the hotel?
Right now, the next in line would be on December 1st. We will have a Christmas tree lighting at the lobby. And of course, you're very welcome. Your team is very welcome to. I hope you wouldn't miss it. You know.
Of course.
And this one
we miss Bernie's project.
we have prepared a little showcase for everyone. If you'd be able to visit Bayview Park Hotel at that time, or watch us live, FB again, we would appreciate it, and I'm sure you would like it also.
How about message the public and our kababayans and invite them to visit Bayview Park Hotel, the place to be, by the way. This is your time.
Okay, thank you, Mario, for that. Bayview Park Hotel offers both accommodation and banquets. We assure you that we'll be able to give you value for money, the best services that we can get, and the most important is when you leave with your memories of happiness, your milestones in life. Please share with us, and we will make sure that we will take good care of your event. Staying in our hotel, we have new facilities. We have renovated rooms. We have new function rooms also available for you. During the pandemic, we seized this opportunity to really repair and renovate. I'm sure if able to come and visit and take a look at the hotel on your ocular inspection, you will not be disappointed. We will make sure that we will be there to guide you thoroughly. We have Facebook Live. Sometimes we have FB updates, and we have Instagram. Hopefully, we'll be able to branch out to all other social media. This way that we could reach not only people from the Philippines, but also our guests around the world. And so you'll be able to keep you updated in our facilities. And of course, you can see how our employees will work hard with you.
Nice. And you, Miss Mikhaella, invite the people to visit the hotel?
Yes. Come stay with us here at Bayview Park Hotel Manila. Thank you.
Okay. On that note, thank you very much, Mr. Eugene Yap, the General Manager of Bayview Park Hotel, and Miss Mikhaella Fernandez,
Thank you.
the Ambassador of Bayview Park Hotel for 2022. And good luck to both of you, and good luck to Bayview Park Hotel Manila, and to your future endeavors, of course, for the hotel.
Thank you. Thank you, Mar. Thank you.
At this point, I would like to thank some very generous friends. To Mr. Eugene Yap, the General Manager of Bayview Park Hotel, your home by the bay, and to Miss Vernie Galang of Sales and Marketing, to GS Soap Making, based in Davao, to Fritzy of Ness Astilla Salon, with 3 branches in Metro Manila. And belated happy birthday to Mami Ness the other day. Happy birthday again. And to the internationally known fashion designer Amir Sali, the Prince of Beads. And hi to a very good friend of mine, Arthur Catibog, who is based in Italy. Thank you for your support. Till our next episode for another meaningful chit-chat with your favorite celebrity, only here on Click Celebrity Corner. Bye!